Night fell heavily over Aroko village, but peace refused to return. The red glow from the shrine lingered like an angry eye, watching the land. People locked their doors. Chickens cried. Even the wind refused to enter Aroko that night. Inside Elder Onwuma's compound, the old man paced restlessly. His hands shook. At this point, I know Elder Onwuma will regret ever becoming the oldest man in the village. Some titles come with too many headaches. Ikenna sat in front of him, still trembling, still covered in dust from the shrine. The boy stared at nothing, afraid to look at the elder's face. Elder Onwuma finally stopped pacing. "Ikenna," he said slowly, "what exactly happened in that shrine?" Ikenna swallowed hard. I only touched the drum. I don't know why. Something pulled me. The drum felt alive." Elder Onwuma shut his eyes painfully. "The drum is not just alive. You broke the seal that kept Okenna's spirit contained." If you have ever seen an elder admit fear, you will understand that the matter has passed. You need to be careful. Suddenly, the ground shook again. A loud voice thundered from the direction of the shrine. "The seal has been broken and danger looms." Elder Onwuma whispered, "Okenna has not spoken in 200 years. Aroko is in trouble." Both of them ran outside. Half the villagers were already on their knees. The sky above the shrine swirled with dark clouds shaped like a giant shadow. The voice grew louder. "Aroko broke the covenant." The villagers cried, "Great Okenna, forgive us." Elder Onwuma raised both hands. "Okenna, great warrior of Aroko, what covenant do you speak of? We honored you. We protected your drum." For the first time, the shadow took the shape of a man. Tall, strong, fierce, like a warrior. It hovered over the shrine like a storm preparing to land. The spirit spoke again. "The sacred drum awakened because Aroko broke the covenant of remembrance. The name of Okenna has faded from your lips. I died fighting for Aroko. And instead of giving me rest, you sealed me in this drum to protect the village. But now my story has grown cold in your heart. You have forgotten my sacrifice for this land. Even your children don't know about me." The villagers began to whisper in confusion, mixed with reverence. A powerful gust of wind swept through the village, throwing a mysterious dust everywhere. Children screamed. Women held their wrappers tight. With shaking hands, the elder fell to his knees. "Great Okenna, the great warrior of Aroko, what must we do?" Okenna pointed at Ikenna with a soft voice. "Boy, you are the chosen one." Ikenna stepped back. "Chosen? Me? For what?" "Because you carry the mark of Okenna's spirit. You are from my lineage, that's why the drum called to you. You touched the drum not out of unfiltered curiosity, but because your destiny was pulling you to your true calling." The villagers were shocked. Even Elder Onwuma trembled. This was a revelation no one expected. Okenna continued, "Calamity is coming to Aroko, a danger that I once defeated. The drum sounded to warn you. Only the chosen child Ikenna can restore the covenant and awaken my protection once more." This is the part where everyone realized that Ikenna is no longer just a troublesome boy. His destiny has upgraded. A deep silence fell over the land. Then the shadow brightened just a little. Okenna's voice softened again. "Ikenna must beat the sacred drum at the village shrine for 4 market days. As the drum sounds, Okenna's protection over Aroko will be fortified, and no one born of a woman can conquer this land. And then, only then shall peace be restored over this land." The ground shook once more, but this time gently. The red glow around the shrine faded into gold. The cloud of darkness dissolved into the night. The Okenna's form glowed brighter until it became a warm beam of light. The light touched Ikenna's chest, and the boy staggered as if energy rushed into him. The spirit turned to Ikenna again. "You have been energized for the task. Now, go, beat the sacred drum and restore protection over your land." The next morning, the elders accompanied Ikenna to the shrine to beat the sacred drum. And after the 4 market days, Okenna's shadow appeared again. The spirit spoke one last time. "Aroko must hold the festival of the sacred drum every year to celebrate the great warrior Okenna. And a drummer must remain in Ikenna's family to beat the sacred drum during the festival." And with that, Okenna rose into the sky like a star, returning home. The shrine became quiet. The drum went still forever. No more glow, no more shaking. Peace finally returned to Aroko. For the first time in a long while, the villagers slept deeply. And as for Ikenna, well, he became the custodian of the sacred drum till he passed, and the gift of the drummer remained in his family and passed down from generations to the next. And that is it. The sacred drum of Aroko never sounded itself again. The people of Aroko still hold the festival of the sacred drum in reference to Okenna, the great warrior of Aroko. If you enjoyed this story, like, subscribe and share with your friends and families to support the growth of this channel, and also turn on the small bell so you will be the first to know when I post interesting stories on this channel. Thank you so much for watching.